live streaming. We are now recording to make this available after the fact. All right, and there we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Community Radio Awards in broadcast online, brought to you by the National Campus and Community Radio Association. My name is Luke Smith. I oversee the awards as the Director of Learning and Development, and I want to introduce Barry Rook, the Executive Director of the NCRA.
Thank you, Luke. Really appreciate it and glad to be here. We've got a lot of people joining us on Zoom as we present the awards here. And I'd like to also acknowledge Eloisa, who's helping out here as well with some of the live announcements on Twitter and Instagram. So if you don't follow our accounts, you should be following NCRA and REC. Luke, why don't you tell us a little bit about what the awards are overall?
Absolutely. So we recognize the best talent from volunteer programmers from across the country who are submitted to, I believe we're at 25 awards across the, across the spectrum in terms of spoken word, music programming, and more. We're always looking to improve. So if you have ideas or feedback, please let us know. I have a couple of slides where I thank some people. So I'm going to pull up our slideshow, which has all of the winners. So I'll do that now.
And while we're doing so, we'll welcome everybody from across the country and like to acknowledge that we are broadcasting here and across the country of Canada. In Ottawa, we're on the traditional Anishinaabe peoples of the Algonquin. And currently, again, known more so as the Ottawa Capital Region. That's where the offices of the NCRA are. And we're really happy that as a national organization, we have 117 members from coast to coast to coast, as far north as Arrivat and Nunavut. We've got members right along the East Coast sideline, and we have brand new members along the West Coast sideline as well, such as Hornby Radio just joined us actually as a new member this week. So we're coming to you and producing programming from all across the country, and it's really great to be able to share case and showcase a bunch of that tonight for the awards.
Excellent. Thank you, Barry. So let's get into it. I want to, first of all, start by thanking our incredible partner on this, which is Aaron Levy and the team at CIVL FM. They went above and beyond to get us three incredible performances. The videography was done by MHUT Films, Inc., the logo you can see in the chat. But yeah, these folks, CIVL and a couple of other stations, but in particular, CIVL has been really leading the way in terms of bringing artists in their homes onto the broadcast and into videos as well. So thank you, Aaron, for helping me out and getting this put together. I don't see a response from him yet, but I'm sure he's cheering along. Last year, I think there were notepads that we used as our physical gifts. This year, we are donating the equivalent of 10 trees to be planted across British Columbia. So Barry's showcasing last year's award. This year, we are donating 10 trees in the name of the winners as part of our awards this year. So there will be donations made in your name. You will receive a certificate that has your name on it. And this is an effort to reforest parts of BC. In particular, they're looking at a project to shore up the central West Coast forest at the Atlow River. So very exciting that we can kind of take this ecological approach to our awards. We expect physical awards to be back on the menu in 2022. And I know that Dinah, who's on the call, will certainly be keeping an eye out for that as Queens and CFRC hosts in 2022.
And I'll just jump in to plug that. Thank you, Luke, for all the work that you and a handful of the other stations have done in our green initiative. So that's just a quick little plug for what's happening there. And if you're a station looking to get involved, we have a whole bunch of different ways which you can then implement at the station level, some big, some super small, and all of them will help to make the environmental impact made by our members reduced. So thanks again for that. And that's really why we thought the tree option was a great way to be able to help offset those carbon footprint.
Excellent. So just as a heads up, we didn't get pronunciation guides with all of the submissions. There were several hundred submissions. So I will do my best, and we will go from there. But so please bear with us if we mispronounce something. We apologize in advance. We'll do our best. But let's kick it off with the first award in this year's Crabos, which is the best in podcasting. In order to be eligible, it needs to be a podcast that's distributed online. We have 4 finalists, including the Did You Hear Jenna's Not Italian, Linguistically Aware, The Dark Side of Ballet, and Danae Talk Resilience.
And the winner is CJSR. Did You Hear Jenna's Not Italian? Mishime and Jenna. So congratulations to CJSR. Is there anyone here? Are those individuals here? And if so, they like to be able to take a moment to speak. And if not, is someone from CJSR on the line?
Unfortunately, our podcasters aren't actually on the call right now. So I'm gonna say hey instead. I don't know if you can see me. Sorry, I'm just biking, trying to be safe. But yeah, really proud of Jenna and Mishma for doing this. They were part of our podcast boot camp that happened in the winter of 2021, right before like the pandemic started. They got started on just radio and podcast production and finished the series during like this really difficult time. So this is super cool. I can't wait to tell them. Thank you.
And thanks for jumping in and being safe as you also bike around town. So excellent. Thank you so much. Luke, we can work our way back. Yeah,
absolutely.
We'll be flipping back and forth. So bear with us as we go forward. We don't quite have the big production budget the TV groups do. We are radio, so.
All right, next up is Out Loud, the best in LGBT plus programming. So this one is really by, for, and or about the LGBT plus community. This award was really born out of really a request from the LGBT community to see themselves reflected. So we're excited to see there's some top quality finalists, including the Queer Prom Radio from CFRC, the Quilt Bag from CJSR, as well as One Voice from CJSR.
And as we move forward, the winner for this category is Lindsay Campbell, CJSR, and One Voice. If Lindsay's there, feel free to say hi and reach out. And if not, I have a feeling we might hear from Megan again in a moment.
Yeah, I don't see her, but once again, thank you. Lindsay is one of the reporters on Moving Radio, our show for independent and Canadian cinema, and has been doing a lot of work during the pandemic as well to keep people informed about things happening in the cinematic, I guess, well, not universe, but things happening in cinema, and has done like a lot of amazing work. I also do want to shout out Kurt. Kurt is also in this call and has done a lot of amazing work, specifically with his reporting as well. So it's really cool that 2 CJSR people were like selected as finalists for this award, and we're really proud of all of them. So yeah, thanks.
Thank you so very much again, and we'll keep listening. There always seems to be little runs of different groups. I think last year we had quite a few stations that took home large numbers of the awards. This is the first time I'm seeing some of the award winners here, so I can't guarantee that's going to happen or not. But thanks again to everybody who submitted that category. Luke, we'll continue back.
Will do. I just want to recognize in the chat, I think Aidan was on the call. Congratulations for being a finalist. That's not easy to do. You have to be each of the awards are scored by multiple judges, and you have to have a pretty high score to be able to make it as a finalist. So congratulations for everyone who lands in that list. Next up is Best in Breaking Barriers. These are really audio pieces or programs that help to break down a barrier between a community. So it could be about fighting oppression, discrimination, or promoting equity. So we have anti-racism PSAs from CJSW, the 1492 Land Back Lane from CGRUAM, and the tournament from CITR, as well as Above the Law by CJSR.
And the winning for Best in Breaking Barriers goes to CJRUAM 1492 Land Back Lane by Alexander Ramsey. Do we have you on the call, or somebody from CJRU able to accept on behalf of the winner?
Hello.
Go right ahead.
Oh, sorry. I guess Alex isn't here. I wish he was. I just wanted to say congratulations, Alex, and I'm sure he will send a much better thank you, and to, of course, to NCRA, and I'm sure he'll be very happy about the. Oh, is someone on the call? Pierre?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure he'll be very happy to about the Canada trees and everything. So yeah, I look forward to telling him all about this. This is so amazing. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, we shall keep going. If anyone, if we're going too fast, let us know, but we'll keep the show on the road.
And CJRU, for those that were aware of it, was the last time we hosted a national conference was in Toronto, and the great group at CJRU had quite a good gala for us with some just incredible music and overall a really great night. So hopefully, again, we'll be able to relive those memories soon enough, or create new memories, that is.
All right, so in Best in Creative Production, this is actually one of my favorite awards. You really should give all of these a listen. This is PSAs, advertising, short form clips that help to add a little bit of extra something to your broadcast. So let's go through it. We have CJSW's Funding Drive 2020, CJSR, Amy Goodwoman, by Megan Miller, CGLO You There by Aiden, amongst others. And we also have CFUV's Multilingual PSAs by Coco and Stephen. So let's see who won.
So the winner in creative production for this year for the Crabos goes all the way to Montreal. And we're looking at CJLOAM You There by Aiden and Luca. Is Aiden or Luca on the line for us to be able to join us and chat and congratulate maybe some others who are listening or involved? And if not, is somebody else from CJLO here to be able to accept on behalf?
Okay, we're seeing none, but we will certainly pass on the good news to the team at CJLO. They are a great station. Concordia University, I believe, is where they're based.
One of the very, very early radio stations, and one of, I think, 3 AM radio stations based in the NCRA network, joining CJRU and CHHA, both in downtown Toronto.
Excellent. So we are coming up to the first music break of the show. We were lucky enough to be able to get some recordings with the help of Aaron Levy and the team at CIVL, including musicians all in BC, bit of a focus on boosting BC today. Of course, BC has suffered through some pretty horrific fires recently, and our thoughts are with them as we put this awards gala together. So we're going to showcase some amazing BC talent. These folks are in around the Fraser Valley. This is Summer Crush, and this is their video that we got sent. So that was Summer Crush. Yet again, thank you for submitting their performance. It is greatly appreciated. And of course, thank you again to the team that were able to put these videos together on short notice and really make quite an incredible thing happen. So we are very proud to have been able to showcase them. Now, let's keep moving. These are going to be all of the music awards next. I see a hand from Kevin Brazer. Is that related to this?
Yeah, he's up for an award.
Oh,
I'm up for an award.
Sorry, I got distracted. My microphone was blocking that bit of the screen. So it is what it is. Excellent. Well, congratulations for being up for an award. Let's see how well you do.
The best classical music production goes to CICK and Culture Shock, Toby Mosey. So congratulations in Smithers, BC. Is Toby there with us today? If not, somebody else from CICK in Smithers.
Are you gonna do it? You do
You
it.
do it. I'm just laughing at your sucks.
What?
You do it.
You do it.
You do it.
You do it.
I'm not
Give
wearing
me
a
like
top.
that for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Toby obviously isn't here with us, and he'd be so proud that we're just arguing over who should take his award for him. But I think if Toby was here, he would say, "Thank you." I think that's what he would say. I think he's been doing a bang up job, and I'm super happy that he's got this award. I don't know, on his day job is actually teaching classical music, so I think it's fitting that that his program is as good as it is. So thank you. It's just so amazing for a little station like ours to be recognized. Thank you, everyone.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Glenn. For those who maybe aren't familiar, CICK is in a train car in Smithers, BC. Small community station, but certainly punches way above the weight. So congratulations again to the team there. And I think you win best dressed. So just that's my theory. I don't know what comes with that, but you win best dressed. So our next award goes to Best Country or Folk Music Program. So these music awards are all generally the main genre within which your program is focused. We have Oh Sister from CFUV and Jolly Journey from CJRU.
And the winner for Country Folk Music Program goes to CFUV FM. Oh Sister, James Vitti. Congratulations, James. Is James available on the line, or somebody else from the great Victorian community campus radio station?
Are you gonna?
Yeah, you're
Wow, what a setup, eh?
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm unmuted yet.
You're good.
I am?
Go.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to accept this award on behalf of James. James is one of our more experienced volunteers. He's been here for so long. He's seen so many changes at this organization. And he is one of the most dedicated people to community radio I've ever met. So really excited to accept this on his behalf. I know he's on the call. He's watching. So James, you did good. And it's a privilege to know you. So thank you to the NCRA and thank you to James.
Excellent. Congratulations. I think Glenn is trying to outdo us on the setup there, I think. All right, let's keep this ball moving and see the next category. The next one is Best in Hip Hop, Funk, or Soul Music. We have Hip Hop Tic-Tastics at CFF FM. And we also have In the Realm of the Velvet Unicorn at CFUV FM. I believe both of them are on the call.
Excellent. And we'll see who the winner is for Best in Hip Hop, Funk, and Soul Music Program this year's Carabos. And the winner takes us to Peterborough and CFFF FM Hip Hop Tactics. And yes, it definitely was their very best episode of 2020. Jordan and Jason, congratulations on that win. Feel free to unmute and chat a little bit about, I'll accept your award if you're there.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm not too sure if I'm highlighting over the screen. Thank you to everybody who's participated in this. A special shout out to Jason Stabler. He's not able to be here with me. Thank you on behalf of everyone from Trent Radio. And a big shout out to our station programmer as well, Jill. She's been excellent. We've had a lot of members that have really contributed to the show. It's been around since 1998. And to be honest, I don't think even the majority of our artists still can't get our name right. So that is definitely a normal thing. So again, thank you. We really appreciate it. And yeah, we're beyond honored and beyond privileged to accept this award.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And everyone who is producing incredible content for community radio, we want to thank you all for your ongoing dedication. And this is just one of the ways that we want to give back and share our gratitude. But let's keep this moving. We have Best in Indie and/or Rock Music coming up next. First up from CFUV, Peach City Radio, we have My Morning Racket with Dave Del Rizzo on the line. We next up at CIFA, we have Bad, Not Cheap. And at CFUZ again, we have A Progressive Life with coming from Pierre.
So the winner for indie and rock music, the battle between the Z's and the R's with the CFU in front of it, goes to CFUR, Bad, Not Cheap, Darcy Smith. From Prince George, I believe it is. Congratulations on your win. Are you here with us today, Darcy? If not, is there somebody else from CFUR on the line?
Okay, seeing none, we will keep going. Commiserations to CFUZ, Peach City Radio. Unfortunately, you folks weren't able to make it. Next up, we have Best in Jazz and/or Blues. Yep, we have Jazz or Blues. We have Decades of Protest from Blake Fraser at CFF-FM. And we also have Hour of Jazz from Anna Hardy at CHMA. Maybe Kevin might be able to speak on their behalf if Anna's not here.
And the winner for the Best in Jazz and Blues program goes to Peterborough's CFFF, Decades of Protest by Blake Fraser. It's Blake on the call today to be able to accept your award. If not, maybe somebody from Trent Radio could join us and acknowledge as well.
I would be more than happy to pass along the message. There's a great team at CFFF FM Trent Radio, and so many good programmers. So thank you again for another one. I know our program, our PD again, Jill Stavely, will be very, very happy by the sounds of this. So thank you.
Thanks, Jordan, for jumping in. I just want to note that a couple of years ago, we used to have one best in sort of music genre as a whole. And there was so much interest that we had to expand that out to, I think, 6 or 7 different genres right now. So it's been a pleasure to be able to sometimes do some reviews of the submissions and so on. And it's quite incredible, somehow just amazing genres have great quality programming at almost every single station across the country, especially in blues and jazz, classical, hip hop, electronic. There's something good in pretty much every single community that we're broadcasting out at the local level. And we're hoping to be able to work ways to be able to showcase some of that content even better as we go into 2022. So we'll continue on with the awards here. Luke, I think we're up to pop, electronic, or dance music program.
Yeah, I will acknowledge I'm under a lot of pressure to make a loud music award. Definitely a few loud fans who reach out to me pretty much every year to remind me of the fact that we don't have an award yet. So we're listening. I just haven't done it yet. Next up, and pop, electronic, or dance music. This is quite a popular category. We have Sounds Off Our Streets at CFUV and Mint Condition at CJSW.
And the winner goes to Lindani Koza of CFUV, Sounds Off the Street. Congratulations on your win for electronic music. Pop.
Yeah.
Are you...
2019, yeah.
Congratulations. Go ahead.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you to everyone at CFUV for helping me get the package together. To everyone back home in South Africa and Eswatini, big shout out to you. I think, you know, the show centers around African music, and it wouldn't be possible without the Africans behind the music, right? So big shout out to them. Huge shout out to people in St. Lawrence and Canton and in Oklahoma, big time fans who made this all possible. Yeah, the only way is up. Thank you.
Excellent. Congratulations. So well deserved. And in one of the most competitive award categories that we had this year. We are going to jump now to our second song break of the day. This is the Kid Filthy, the West Coast answer to Drake in the new music scene coming out of the Abbotsford area. I've listened to this through. I very much enjoyed it. So let's take a look. We will be linking all of the artists and their Twitter handles in our live tweeting, which is being done by the much more capable of pronouncing it, Eloisa, than I am. So thank you, Eloisa, for that. And this is the video.
Buzz. Yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Look, I know ever since the side road, I've been on the tightrope, caught up in the cycle. I was bad like Michael. Hate me, you can die slow. I'ma let the dice roll. I've been on a high note. We forgot my eyes low. I've been so precise though. When it comes to fight mode, I don't even like. I feel like a typo on my worst day. Shawty sip that dirty, shawty sip the rosé. All my imperfections, money be the weapon. I'ma leave them, get you some protection. If you pre my section, no I don't. When it comes to me and mine, I go the long way. So I'ma send a message back to my profession. I got her undressing, shawty got me stretching. She know the whole set list, on the replay. I know that you bad, but you gotta behave. Yeah, on the weekend, I'm a low life, huh? Every single night be a long night, huh? Bad little thing on the phone like, huh? I don't really like when she pull like, huh? Deep in the water, no shoreline, huh? You ain't got drink, I'ma pour mine, She don't really like, but it's alright. I know you afraid, but so am I. Jeez, honestly, I know I got you up under me. Niggas be hating, they mad at me. You ain't the same with no salary. Green, battery, all the jealousy, flattery. Grease, gotta be, go to my soul, the anatomy. Yeah, money be the weapon. I'm a get you some protection. If you pre my affection, no, I don't play. When it comes to me and mine, I go the long way. I'ma send a message back to my profession. Hey, shawty got me. Hey, shawty got me. Hey, she don't know her. On the replay, I know that you bad, but you gotta behave. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, it's been an honor. It's been a blessing. I want to extend my gratitude to Jamin and Jubilee. I go by the name Kid Filthy, and I thank you for your time. Peace.
Another incredible performance. Again, thank you so much to our partners at CIVL that source these incredible video performances. Let us keep this moving, though there are plenty of people on the line who are waiting to see if they are taking home any of the awards today. First up, we have Best in Current Affairs or Magazine Show. So this is a regular spoken word programming of a newsy variety, but not to be confused with news. That's its own thing. This is more analysis and opinion. We have a few finalists on this one, including Now Hear This at CICK, Call Your Grandma at CGSR, Fair Free Feminism at CGSR, and the Alberta Advantage at CJSW.
The winner, Best in Current Affairs or a Magazine Style Programming for this year's 2021 Carabos goes to CICK. Now hear this, Daniel Messick. Congratulations. Are you here with us today, Daniel, or do we get to see the team at CK fight again for accepting the award?
Bam.
Okay, yep. I will take it because
I'll take it.
I just texted Dan to see if he was on the call. But as someone who works with Dan, I know how hard he worked on this piece, and that this was actually one of his first long form pieces or more podcasty pieces that he had ever produced. And he said it completely changed his mind and opened up new doors for him as far as the type of content that he wanted to make and how he made it. So on behalf of Dan, who I thought was going to be on the call today, thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Pam. And Glenn also. We will get back to the what's the word I'm looking for? Awards. This is documentary. So the Best in Documentary is open to non-fiction radios. Generally, they would focus on a particular subject in length. This is one of the most competitive categories in the Community Radio Awards and has been for a number of years. For CFMH FM, we have Do Grandfathers Dream of Dancing Sheep. At CGSW, we have Rave Dad's Diary. At CFUV, we have You in the Ring, Witchcraft at UVic.
So Best in Documentary Programming for this year's Crabo Awards heads to CFUV, You in the Ring, Witchcraft at UVic. Hopefully that is not the case, but we'll see what's happening with CFUV. And from Dakota, Andrew and Coco, congratulations.
I saw the camera work doing something. I think they're trying to join us.
I think maybe some witchcraft in the way.
So we're going to give them a second to join.
Yep.
Also gives me a moment to sip my sparkly.
Oh.
I believe we can hear you.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Okay, sweet. Well, thank you so much. I want to shout out to Dakota Hagen, who is the producer on this, as well as Heinz and Coco, who helped support. They took their time to interview people about their practices and their communities and highlighted the history and present day practice of witchcraft in Victoria, BC. So they weaved together these historical informations with individual experience, and they produced this really great podcast, which I'd recommend you all check out. So thank you so much.
Excellent. Thank you so much to the team at CFUV for jumping in there. We are moving now to Best in News, which differs from the current affairs one earlier. This is usually more hard-hitting news, less opinion, and less analysis. Of course, news has been massive this past year with the coronavirus, so we have some strong competition. Speaking of the strong competition at CICK, yet again, a finalist with CICK 93.9 FM's news broadcast. CHMA, The Tantrama Report, a new production from CHMA, as well as the Martlet Pod from CFUV.
The winner for news programming goes back to Victoria and CFUV, The Martlet Pod by Laura Smith. Congratulations, CFUV, on another win there. Do we have Laura on the line or the team from CFUV?
Okay, excellent. Well, congratulations to the CFUV team. I have to say, I think Glenn's best outfit might be getting a run for its money at this one. They have certainly inflated the competition, that's for sure.
Congratulations once again, and well done. We know that category is going to get a little bit harder as well, because the Local Journalism Initiative, which is a program that's been put in place by the Community Radio Fund of Canada, we've been lucky enough to be able to get an increase in funding for that announced just in the last week or so. So hopefully there'll be an additional 15 to 20 new reporters becoming online to help reporting in their local communities within the next couple of months as well. So as we kind of continue to strengthen access to local news and information. So really important that that's happening, and congratulations once again on the win for news category. Luke, back to you for sports.
Sure thing. So we have best in sports programming at CIVL. We have former UBC All-Star coaches UVF to upset UBC in historic game. At CJSR, we have the slightly catchier Yeti sled Snow.
And the winner for sports programming this year in the Crabos goes to CJSR, Yeti Sled Snow, the CJSR street team, Hannah, Elizabeth, and Wyatt. Congratulations on this Crabo win, and congratulations to CIVL on their nomination. Do we have somebody from CJSR?
Yeah, I think it's me again. This is so funny. I love this. CJSR doesn't do a lot of sports programming, but this last year we started a new campus street team with Elizabeth Dowdle and Hannah Cunningham, and they started just going to all of the different events happening at our campus and covering them, such as the anti-freeze sports events at the U of A. And so they have this really hilarious sports coverage of this like toboggan relay race, and super excited that I can now tell them the amazing news that they won best in sports broadcasting. Yeah, thank you very much. Both Hannah and Elizabeth are also really dedicated volunteers on Terra Inform news program, and even though their show didn't necessarily get nominated or like go on to be finalists for any of these categories, I'm still glad that they got recognized for their work in something that's just very different from what they typically do week to week. So thank you very much.
Excellent, congratulations. I'm also glad to see that you arrived at your destination from your cycle trip safe and sound. All right, next up, we have Best in Third Language. And the finalists in that category are CQXU's Mega Latino, CICK's El Matadero, and CFUV's Taste of Punjab.
So Best in Third Language Programming, Crabo 2021. Is it the 2020s or 2021s, Luke? I can never remember.
These are all programs from 2020, so it's, yes.
And it's Mega Latino by Annabella and Carlos from Lethbridge's CKXU FM. Congratulations on the Crabo Award. If you're here, feel free to unmute and accept your award. If you're not, hopefully someone from CKXU can join and accept on your behalf.
I believe we have Adriana on the line.
Hi there. Yes, I'm Adriana. I'm the program director at CKXU. And on behalf of Annabella and Carlos, thank you so much. They work so hard every single week to put together the program. And it is a way for them to connect with their community. They put together newscasts from their Latin American connections in South America and keep the Lethbridge Latin speaking community up to date with what's going on at home. And when they walked in the door, all they wanted to do was connect with their community. And we're so happy to have them there. And we're so happy, I'm so happy that they've been recognized with this. So on behalf of Annabella and Carlos, thank you so much.
Excellent. Thank you so much to this team at CKXU. We are now going to be jumping to our next video performance from Movi, and we are very excited to again be able to share this R&B soul track with you all. Thank you again to the team at CIVL who made this all possible.
No answers are inconsequential. Unfortunately, I don't care enough to mitigate the imminent backflips and you back on your feet like you never left. I see red and lose all semblance of innocence. Father time for a while, but I'm a bull, my father's child. You adore it all. You would hold, you never break. You would break. You would break. You would break. You would hold, you never break. You would break. Fall asleep. If I don't wake up, it was meant to be. Lucid dream. We live in alternate reality. Fisherman, matador, fisherman, matador, fisherman. You're the bait, but where's the line again? My memories obliterate indefinitely. For a while, but I'm a bull, my father's child. You adore it all. You would hold, you never break. You would break. You would break. You would break. You would hold, you never made. You would break.
That was Mavi or Movi, not quite sure the pronunciation. So we've asked Darren Levy in the chat for it, coming to you from CIVL. Thanks once again for the music and arranging that. And if you want more from that artist, their song I'm the Ish is available on our Earshot digital distribution system, along with another 13,000 other songs. So you can just log in, grab that and a couple others as well. So a little plug there for the distro system, which you can see one of the posters up behind me there. We're coming down to the last couple of awards. So Luke, why don't you continue on with this, and we'll be able to wrap up in a few minutes once we've got a couple more to give out. So. You're muted, Luke. That's one for the bingo card.
One for the bingo card. All right, we have the heavy hitting awards lined up coming after this, including the Volunteer of the Year. Now, the NCRA makes it its business to support emerging talent in across our sector, which is why the National Campus and Community Radio Association has sponsored the Best Student Programming Award and will be offering a bursary of $500 to the winner. So this is our third year in supporting the Best Student Award to promote new and emerging talent in the radio world. Under Best in Student-Made Programming, we have Keeping Green at CJSW, Sounds Off Our Streets at CFUV, Hip Hop Tactics at CFFFFM, and then at CJSR, we have Independent Bookstores in the era of COVID-19.
So the award for student-made programming and the $500 bursary goes to second-time award winner for tonight, Jordan Valters. Congratulations, Jordan, from CFFF Hip Hop Tactics. Congratulations.
Thank you so much again. It wouldn't be possible without the team behind me. I'll try to not be too redundant. The episode itself too was incredible. Thank you to Sasha Stoltz. Thank you to Maestro Fresh West, Jordan, aka JRDN, Dub Fresh, JD Era. It was a phenomenal, excuse me, I'm wixing my words, a phenomenal opportunity to speak with some of these individuals, especially and be part of something that really is so meaningful to the community around us, especially being in hip hop. There are sometimes some stigmas around it, and it's so nice when there are positive messages that are really so much more than the music and really back to what the music is about. So yeah, thank you on behalf of Hip Hop Tactics, as well as again, shout out to Jason Stabler, CFFFFM, and Hip Hop Tactics again, if that's not a mouthful. But again, thank you both, Luke, and thank you, Barry.
Excellent. Congratulations from us at the NCRA. So well deserved. Next up, we have Best in Syndicated Programming. And the two finalists we have here, syndicated programming is a show that has to be on more than one radio station. So these are programs that can compete at the national level and landed themselves on multiple broadcasters, including Dirty Needles, originating on CGSW FM. And on CFRU, we have the Sentinel's Marvelous Kaleidoscope.
And if you want to be able to catch these and a whole bunch more, the Community Radio Exchange has them available, I believe. And the winner for Best Syndicated Programming this year goes to CFRU and the Sentinel's Marvelous Kaleidoscope by Nicholas Cooper. Congratulations. If you're on the line, feel free to unmute and say hi and accept your award. And if not, maybe someone else from CFRU is available.
Okay, well, seeing none, we want to congratulate the Sentinel's Marvelous Kaleidoscope and the team over at CFRU. Congratulations on some truly quality programming that has reached the national audience. So congratulations there again. Now we come to the Nesky Manual Award for Aboriginal Affairs and Culture Programming. If you want to learn more about Nesky Manual and why we have this award in his honor, go to ncra.ca and you should be able to find it there. We will try and drop a link into the chat for those who may be curious. We have, starting off the finalists, Dene Talk Resistance from CFUV, the surrender of IR 136 Part 1 at CGSR, and the indigenization across the nation Treaty 7 sessions at CJSW.
And the winner for the Nesky Manual Award for Aboriginal Affairs and Culture Programming goes to CFUV's Dende Talk by Resistance by Cassidy Villebrun Barakis. Congratulations, Cassidy. Are you there, or the rest of the team from CFUV able to accept your award? All right. Congratulations.
I think the cameraman has chased somebody down here. Camera person, I'm not sure who is behind the camera. Cassidy.
Hey, am I live? Am I good? Okay, sorry. Thank you so much to the NCRA, Masicho. Thanks so much to the team at CFUV. Special thanks to Coco Nielsen, who's really helped me along on this journey, and also to Nicola and Hines, who gave editorial support, and Glenn as well. And special thanks to my guests for the episode, including my auntie Gwen. Yeah, it's just such an honor to win it. The one thing I would say is that as community and campus radios, I think we need to create more paid opportunities for Indigenous people. So that's all I have to say. Thank you so much, and Masicho.
Excellent. Congratulations again to Cassidy and the team at CFUV, who are really, it's almost a bit of a quick, clean sweep from them today. I think we can actually still hear them cheering in the background, so I might have to mute them. We have women's hands and voices. Now, similar to other categories we've already seen, this is really supposed to be by, for, and or about women and their experiences. And as a result, we have two incredible finalists at the four, including Pandora's Box, Lifting the Lid on Menstruation from the team at Adamant Eve. And then at CHMA, we have Full Disclosure.
And the winner for Women's Hands and Voices for this year in the Crabos heads to Sackville, New Brunswick, CHMA with Full Disclosure by Aura Lynn Grooms. Congratulations on the win there. If you're available, please say hi.
Hello. Thank you so much for the nomination and the award. It's really great to be highlighted for something that, you know, you're just kind of doing like because you believe in kind of sharing the importance of the issue. So it's very exciting. Thank you so much.
Yay, Orlin. Oh my God.
Excellent. Congratulations to CHMA, one of our smaller stations. Great to see you competing and winning at the national stage. Bit of pressure for our big campus stations to step up a little, I might think. Okay, next up, we have Local Talent Development. This is an award for the radio stations themselves. They submit projects which have been developed and rolled out by the station, not necessarily any individuals. There's no finalists. This is everybody who submitted in this award, including CGSF in Burnaby, BC, CFFFM in Trenton, Peterborough, CJSW in Calgary, Alberta, and CKXU, which I believe is in Lethbridge, Alberta.
In Lethbridge, yes. So the winner for Local Talent Development, and Luke gets an extra star on his wall here for remembering all the 100+ call letters and more on the way. So Local Talent Development, the winner goes to, For the Record, CKXU out of Lethbridge, Alberta. Congratulations, CKXU, on the award.
I can take this. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, I just need a moment. Yes, For the Record came out of a need in the community to start boosting underrepresented artists, and we were able to get the grant through the Canadian Community Radio Fund, and it's just been a killer year, bringing in all these artists and just being able to showcase them to the community, because a lot of them are really amazing and just deserve to be showcased and that. And I'd like to thank my team. Wouldn't be able to do it without everybody at CKXU. Big shout outs to Matthew Redenberg, audio engineer that helps do all the recordings. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's big news. Thank you, everybody. Diolch yn fawr. Yeah.
Excellent. Congratulations to the incredible team over at CKXU. We are coming close to the end of our show today with the awards. Next up, we have the award for Excellence in Community Engagement. This particular award is all about how your station has supported your community. Some stations fundraise for people in their community. Some stations run special events or marathon programs to spotlight an issue in their community. This award is all about how stations have gone above and beyond to represent, promote, and empower folks in their community. Competing for the excellence in community engagement, we have CJSR FM, CJSW FM, and CIVL FM.
Three great community or campus community radio stations up for the excellence in community engagement. And this year, the Crabbo Award goes to Calgary's with the circuit CJSW FM. Congratulations, CJSW FM in Calgary.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity to speak here, and thank you for the award. This year has been a big struggle for everyone, especially specific events and festivals within our city. So we had a couple volunteers who decided to work on a special project over the months of June, July, and August, highlighting festivals, events, venues all throughout Calgary. And it turned out really, really great. And I'm really proud of all the folks who worked on it. So huge congratulations to Liam Daw and Jess Arcand, the two primary movers of that project. And thank you so much to the NCRA for the award. I really appreciate it.
Congratulations once again there, a big award for you. Before we get to our final award on the day, I'd like to acknowledge that we typically do an award for the radio legend that we have within the NCRA. It's an award that has been, an individual has worked over many years to help develop not only at their local radio station, but also at the much larger level related to overall sector development. So there's some really incredible names that we've had over the past years, and we look to bring that back in 2022. We felt it was unfair both last year and this year in the awards to put them out without the chance to be able to honor that person in person for the amazing amount of work that they've done. So when we do return these awards in 2022 in the lovely town of Kingston, Ontario in June, we'll hopefully have one or possibly more Radio Legend Awards, but we'll have to determine that. So if you have somebody who you think deserves this award, a nomination for their work, you're able to submit that along with all the other awards when they become available in early 2022. So without anything more, Luke, do you want to announce the last category?
Actually, I think I would just add that the Community Radio Legend is not decided by us at the NCRA. It's not decided by our jurors. It is actually decided by the pool of pre-existing radio legends. So they become part of the deciding body of who has made a monumental sector-wide impact. And we took the advice of the radio legends who advised us to postpone awarding it this year in favor of next year. So Barry is 100% spot on, and the radio legends and us are looking forward to that coming back next year. We have our last award of the day, which is the Volunteer of the Year. Stations submit to us somebody that they believe has truly gone above and beyond at that station and set an example that the whole country can look at, our community and campus radio. For CFRU, we have Ian McDermott. At CJSW, we have Vincent Young. At CFUV, we have Melanie Lum. And at CIVL, we have Stephen Munger.
So Volunteer of the Year goes to someone who I know personally because they helped bring me forward. And if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would be here today. No, I did not select the winner, but I'm really happy to announce CFRU's Ian McDermott as the winner for the Volunteer of the Year award. I know Ian has, if anyone from CFRU or Ian is on the line, it'd be great to be able to hear from you. I just also know that Ian, as an example, signed the original paperwork to start the station back in the very early 1980s and is still heavily involved in a handful of different ways. So congratulations to Ian on the win and to CFRU as well.
I don't believe we have anyone from CFRU on the call.
I believe there isn't, but I know Aaron Levy from CIVL, formerly of CFRU, wanted to accept on his behalf. I think that is a very reasonable request there, Aaron.
I don't know about accept on his behalf, but I think it'd be valuable to just talk about a little bit about who he is over that. He was a student who started working with also Shawnee and Dennis Richardson, a longtime U of Guelph staff member in hospitality services, and a number of other volunteers to start the radio station. But 35 years later, Ian McDermott, when CFRU was in the throes of one of its darkest periods with splintered boards, multiple boards, union issues that were all encompassing, that lasted for over a decade. Ian McDermott was a volunteer who provided direction and support for the organization, who was significantly concerned with the long-term sustainability and maintained always his connection with the organization. He also loves horses.
Thank you, Aaron Levy. Luke, back to you so we can wrap up this the Crabbo Awards for this year.
Excellent. I want to take a bit of time to thank the judges who volunteer their time with us to review all of the submissions, score them. So if this is something that you believe you might be interested in doing next year, please let us know. We're always looking for great judges to be able to join us. I want to thank the team at the NCRA who helped us to make this happen. Eloisa, who has been live tweeting and tagging the winners. Thank you so much for your help on this. And of course, Barry, who has helped to make this possible. I want to congratulate all of the finalists, especially everyone who was able to join us on the call. You may not have won, but you certainly did get very far. So congratulations to all of you. And of course, to all of the winners, you have our sincerest congratulations. It is so well deserved. There was an incredible crop of talent available to this week. That concludes the Crabbos, the Community Radio Awards in broadcast and online for 2022. The National Broadcast Awards through Broadcast Dialogue is running. So the Station of the Year for Community Radio is one of the awards that is up and running. So we will be sharing information about that soon if you want to apply for that to community stations. But that concludes our show. We're going to turn off the live stream. We're going to turn off the recording, and folks are invited to hang out and chat and share their radio stories. This is usually much more fun in person, but we'll facilitate it and set aside a bit of time if anybody wants to join us. But from me and the whole team at the NCRA, we want to thank you all and wish you a good night.